Silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings. A gem cannot be polished without a fraction, nor a man perfected without trials. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. Life is like a play, it's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. No evil propensity of the human heart is so powerful that it may not be subdued by discipline. A man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary. We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go. Enjoy present pleasures in such a way as not to injure future ones. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. What really ruins our character is the fact that none of us looks back over his life. Be wary of the man who urges an action in which he himself incurs no risk. The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. It is the lower of the mind to be unconquerable. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Often, a very old man has no other proof of his long life than his age. Of this one thing, make sure against your dying day, that your faults die before you do. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. You act like mortals in all that you fear and like immortals in all that you desire. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not ill-provided but use what we have wastefully. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Only time can heal what reason cannot. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable. If you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor. If you live according to what others think, you will never be rich. There is no enjoying the possession of anything valuable unless one has someone to share it with. You are lonely not because no one needs you but because you care about who is next to you. Whatever can happen at any time can happen today. Don't let yourself be controlled by three things: people, money, or past experience. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Too wise to be well is a part of becoming well. We learn not in school, but in life. No man was ever wise by chance. The part of life we really live is small, for all the rest of existence is not life, but merely time. If we could be satisfied with anything, we should have been satisfied long ago. Time discovers truth. Ignorance is the cause of fear. He who is brave is free. Religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by rulers as useful. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. Life is well lived, is long enough. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no friends.